Every day I find myself in a familiar yet unsettling routine, sitting. Whether at the organ bench, in front of my desk, or simply unwinding on the couch. I was living a life defined by stillness. My name is James Flores and I'm an organist. Playing the organ has always been my passion, but little did I realize how much time I was spending anchored in one place. The longer I stayed sedentary, the more I felt the physical toll it was taking. It wasn't just fatigue, it was a slow, creeping stagnation. But then something changed. I decided to pick up an old hobby, tennis. It seemed like the perfect counterbalance to the stillness of my life. A way to get moving, to breathe, to feel alive again. But what I didn't expect was how much tennis would improve more than just my fitness. It reshaped my approach to organ playing. It was more about than just hitting a ball. It was about finding balance in every sense of the word. And now I'm going to share that journey with you, how the act of staying fit and active has transformed the way I play, the way I think, and ultimately the way I live. I think it was well over 15 years ago when I was into my tennis. I'd be playing the local competitions every Saturday afternoons. I travelled to many regional events with my brother and other tennis friends. And there was even a tournament in Griffith, which is about 3 hours northwest of where I live, where my brother actually played Nick Kyrgios, the young Nick Kyrgios, in a singles match, which he lost. And he was still the same player back then, just smaller. He still had the attitude and he still hit the ball very well. So let's talk about things I've learned from tennis that I can apply to my organ playing. Physical stamina. Playing the organ can be surprisingly demanding, especially for long services and long recitals. You're coordinating both hands and feet and maintaining good posture. So tennis, by nature of the sport and game, is regular exercise, and it helps build endurance and strength. So I can play for extended periods without feeling physically drained. Foot coordination and reflexes. Tennis is a lot about agility, reflexes, and endurance. The agility from tennis improves my coordination with my feet on the pedals and reaction time with complex passages in the manuals or in the feet. Mental sharpness. Tennis is a fast-paced game that requires strategy, quick thinking, and focus. This translates well to organ playing. You need to think ahead, coordinate complex movements, and stay mentally engaged throughout a performance. Posture and breath control. They are both key to playing tennis and organ playing. When I first got back into my tennis, I took it back up because not that I wanted to play tournaments, I just wanted a fun way to exercise. When I'm running around on court and hitting balls, I found myself not breathing, holding my breath. And what happens when we hold our breath? We restrict the flow of oxygen into our brains, which doesn't help us. When we encounter difficult passages in organ playing, we hold our breath. That is not going to help us get through that passage. We need to exhale, which forces us to inhale more oxygen, helping the flow of oxygen into our bodies. And lastly, mind-body connection. Tennis requires mindfulness and being present in the moment, which translates directly into better focus during organ playing. The concentration needed on the court enhances my mental discipline at the organ, helping me to stay calm and focused, especially when tackling complex pieces or difficult passages. And so, after countless hours spent sitting at the organ bench, at my desk, relaxing on the couch, making this video, I realized something needed to change. It wasn't just about improving my health, it was about finding a fun and engaging way to stay active. For me, that was tennis. But for you, that might be something different. The key to break away from the sedentary routines that many of us fall into, especially as musicians, find something that gets you moving, that excites you, that makes exercise feel like a part of your life. doesn't just benefit your body, it sharpens your mind, strengthens your spirit, and helps you live a fuller and healthier life. So whether tennis, swimming, a brisk walk, get out there. You'll be surprised at how much it can transform not just your health, but the way you approach everything, as I have found.